guys, April here. Welcome to Daily Dose of Deutsch with the new topic Common Phrases. With me from our previous sessions, you guys learned greetings. Now we are moving on to do common phrases in German. As you are a beginner in Deutsch learning process, I recommend it's better not to get into the details of the structures. The best would be to repeat each one of them after you hear me. So, let's begin. The first phrase for today is the one you all are familiar from our earlier classes, Danke or Danke schön, which translates to thanks. Now, if you want to tell someone that you are really thankful for them, like thank you very much, we can use vielen Dank. Notice that the alphabet V in English when it comes to German has the sound F. So it's vielen Dank. Moving on, we have bitte schön, which means you are welcome, and ja, which means yes. Here also, notice that the alphabet J in English has the pronunciation Y in German. Once again, danke or danke schön, which means thanks, vielen Dank, which means thank you very much, bitte schön, which means you are welcome, ja, which means yes. Moving on, we have bitte, which means please. Bitte entschuldigen Sie, which means excuse me please formally. And Entschuldigung bitte, which means excuse me please informally. Once again, bitte, bitte entschuldigen Sie and Entschuldigung bitte. Now I have got the phrases that you can use when we want someone to tell something again, like in English when we say come again. Here, first we have Entschuldigung, which means sorry, or we can say es tut mir leid, which means I am sorry, or wie bitte, which means I beg your pardon, or noch einmal bitte, which means once again please, or bitte wiederholen Sie, which means please repeat. Once again, Entschuldigung, which means sorry, es tut mir leid, which means I am sorry, wie bitte, which means I beg your pardon, noch einmal bitte, which means once again please, bitte wiederholen Sie, which means please repeat. Once again, Entschuldigung, es tut mir leid, wir bitte, noch einmal bitte, bitte wiederholen Sie. Remember, it is noch einmal bitte, not and not noch einmal bitte, like in English. N-O-C-H is noch in German. Moving on, we have got three more phrases. The first one is kein Problem, which means no problem. Next we have einen Moment bitte, which means just a moment please. Next we have nein, which means no. Once again, kein Problem, einen Moment bitte, nein. Let's recap all those we have learned till now. Danke or danke schön, which means thanks. Vielen Dank, which means thank you very much. Bitte schön, which means you are welcome. Bitte, which means please. Bitte entschuldigen Sie bitte. Excuse me please. Entschuldigung bitte. Excuse me please. The former being formal and latter being informal. Entschuldigung, which means sorry. Es tut mir leid, which means I am sorry. If you have noticed, like in other languages, in German also we have got words like Entschuldigung with multiple meanings. Like here, Entschuldigung means excuse me as well as sorry. Moving on, wie bitte, which means I beg your pardon. Noch einmal bitte, which means once again please. Bitte wiederholen Sie, which means please repeat. This one is formal way of telling. Next we have kein Problem, which means no problem. Einen Moment bitte, which means just a moment please. Ja or nein, which means yes or no. Yes, that's it. Well done, my friend. You have got all common phrases covered now. Repeat all these again with me for better pronunciation later on. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to for more beginner friendly classes. See you next class.